Burnout is not a matter of if it happens. It's a matter of when and how hard it hits you. That's why what I'm about to share with you can help you see the warning signs of burning out as an entrepreneur before it's too late. To be or not to be, an entrepreneur is your choice. And having choices means having to make decisions. And all decisions require you to have to take action or not take action. Either way, there are consequences, including knowing how to avoid burnout and what to do about it when it does happen. Having been an entrepreneur for the majority of my life, since my first business at 17, has put me in many burnout situations that at the time, I had no clue of why things weren't going my way, why I was making so many mistakes, why I was suffering through injuries that could have easily been prevented, costing me time, money, and my overall health. Here's 7 effective ways to avoid burnout as an entrepreneur. The last one will surely be the hardest advice to take. Number 1, remember to take short breaks. When you're passionate about your business, it's tempting to work nonstop, but taking regular breaks to recharge is crucial. Even if it's just a 10 to 15 minute walk or spending time playing with your pets, make sure to schedule in time away from your desk and your work area. Taking short breaks gives your mind and body a chance to relax so you can return to work refreshed and refocused. Working 120 hours a week might be okay when it's crunch time, but you have to take short breaks or you will suffer the consequences of exhaustion and burnout. It's also important to take vacations. Now, I know as a business owner, it can feel impossible to take time off, but vacations are vital. A change of environment for just a few days does wonders to combat burnout. Even if you can't manage a full week, take a 3 to 4 day weekend to recharge your batteries and reconnect with a loved one who might feel just a little neglected. Number 2, set clear work-life boundaries. When you're passionate about your business, it's easy to let it consume your life. However, this can lead to exhaustion and eventually burnout. To prevent this, establish a daily schedule that includes designating work hours and designating personal time. Be clear on when your workday starts and when it ends. Create a to-do list every day and allocate specific time slots for work-related tasks and stick to your plan. This is going to help you maintain a healthy work-life balance while reducing the risk of burnout. Learning to unplug in the evenings and on weekends prevents work from bleeding into all parts of your life. Guard your personal time fiercely. Believe me, burnout tends to creep up on you when you have no separation between work and personal life. Number 3, delegate and outsource. As an entrepreneur, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to do everything yourself, but the goal is to avoid burnout. But it's my baby. Nobody can care for my baby as well as I do. Well, that's true, but babies do grow up rather quickly, and their demands can change just as fast. Consider that you're the general of your organization. Oh, wait, you are. And no matter how much you care and believe that you are the only one that can do the work, you don't have to be a one-person army. Identify tasks that can be handled by other qualified sources, such as hiring a new employee, utilizing a virtual assistant, or outsourcing the work to an established firm that you believe through vetting can do what you need done and get it done on time. This frees up your time to focus on the most critical aspects of your business and prevents you from spreading yourself too thin. Let go of the mindset that you need to do it all. Sharing the workload prevents you from hitting a wall or the floor. If you have a hands-on business and you make things, you should already know that there's a limit to how many things you can produce in any given period of time. That means to grow, you need help. Stop trying to work those 120-hour work weeks and hire someone before it's too late. Number 4, prioritize self-care. Neglecting your physical and mental health can lead to burnout faster than you can say, "Oh, I don't feel so good." Make self-care a priority in your daily routine by prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Whether it's exercising, meditating, reading, or spending quality time with loved ones, these activities rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your eyes if you spend as much time as I do on the computer. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle the challenges of entrepreneurship and avoid a serious case of burnout. Self-care includes eating nutritious meals, not junk food, exercising appropriately, and get adequate sleep. Burnout often happens when we deplete ourselves either physically, mentally, or oftentimes both. This is why you need to schedule in time for hobbies, playtime, and relationships. Self-care helps you refuel, recharge, and come back to the daily grind of the things that you have to do with a higher level of motivation, clarity, and intense passion. Number 5, learn to say no. Entrepreneurs often face a constant stream of opportunities and demands. While it's tempting to say yes to everything, doing so can lead to an overcommitment and burnout. Prioritize your goals and commitments. Only say yes to opportunities that align with your vision and require a reasonable workload that doesn't take away from your main priorities. To avoid getting stuck getting involved in activities that you know probably won't advance your cause, politely decline the offer and just say no. Remember, saying no isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom and shows your inner strength to control those impulsive tendencies that us entrepreneurs tend to have. Number 6, seek support and networking. Being an entrepreneur can be isolating, but you're not alone. Connect with other entrepreneurs and business professionals who can relate to your challenges, but don't demand too much of your time. Join industry-specific groups, attend networking events, and consider finding a mentor. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can provide valuable insights, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Also, be aware of getting stuck spending too much time engaging in worthless conversations that trap you into activating the killer of all entrepreneurs from getting things done: procrastination. Now, here's the tough one. Number 7, evaluate if your business aligns with your passion. Some entrepreneurial burnout comes from working on things that don't excite you or that you've lost passion for. If you have any doubts of why you're doing something, pay attention to those thoughts. Your inner voice may be trying to tell you that you no longer have the love for what you're doing, and that will negatively impact your motivation and drive to continue and set you up for burnout. Now, here's the tricky part of what to do when you no longer feel like continuing what you're doing. Ask yourself this one question: why am I doing this? Is it because you believe in and love what you're doing? Or is it for the potential reward of the money? Well, if it's because you need the money and no money is coming in, burnout is coming soon and hard. If it's because you love what you're doing, then maybe you're just dealing with a slight downturn in interest in your product or service. If you're in your first or even second year of business, you probably haven't experienced slow periods yet to see them for what they are: temporary. But that's an entirely different and complicated conversation. Part of being an entrepreneur is not knowing when to stop. So, learn to stop being so stubborn and pay attention to your thoughts and your work performance. If the signs, the indicators, the trends, the economic downturns, and any other symptoms of what you're doing will not allow you to move forward with the times, stop before you lose more than your investment. Burnout is usually just temporary if you catch it before it crushes you. If you're burned out, don't panic. It happens to all entrepreneurs at some point to some degree. Implement even just a few of these 7 tips and you'll bounce back much quicker. The important thing is listening to your mind and body so you can take action early and prevent burnout. Remember to take short breaks. Set clear work-life boundaries. Delegate and outsource. Prioritize self-care. Learn to say no. Seek support and networking. Evaluate if your business aligns with your passion. And know that burnout is temporary. Avoiding entrepreneurial burnout is all about working hard and working smart. Your mental health and business will thrive at a much higher level when you use these strategies. By implementing these strategies, you'll not only preserve your well-being, but also enhance your long-term success as an entrepreneur to reach your goals. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow entrepreneurs, and subscribe for more valuable content. Let me know in the comments below which tip resonated with you the most, or if you have any other strategies for avoiding entrepreneurial burnout that you'd like to share. Thanks for watching. I'll see you online soon. Now get back to work.